5 mistakes all flippers make in the beginning. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you the 5 biggest mistakes everybody who flips items on all buying and selling platforms. The biggest mistakes they make in the beginning. Everybody's made these mistakes, and in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to avoid them and what to do instead of making them. So the first thing I want to get into is not listing your item on all platforms. Okay, it's extremely important you list your item on all platforms. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is only listing their item on one platform. That's limiting your exposure and cutting your chances of making a quick sale. You should be listing items across multiple platforms: Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Vinted, eBay, Depop, and even Nextdoor. The more places your item shows up, the more eyes, and the more views equals more buyers equals faster flips, and faster flips equals more money. Okay, this is all about speed. The faster you do stuff, the faster you get items, the faster you flip items, the faster you sell items, the more money you will make. Okay, you need to be listing your item on every single buying and selling platform. You know, if this is too many to start with, I recommend starting with Facebook, eBay, and OfferUp. Those are the 3 biggest ones. And then to expand, you could go to Vinted, Depop, and Nextdoor, which Nextdoor doesn't have very much competition at all. There's not a lot of people like sell stuff on there. A lot of people don't know about the app, so there's not much competition whatsoever there. So I highly recommend you try Nextdoor. Only listing one item. Another mistake new flippers make is not posting enough. It's simple. The more items you list, the more money you can make. Don't just post 1 or 2 things and wait around. Aim to list at least 10-15 items a month or 3 items a week. More listings means more chances to sell, more momentum, and more consistent cash flow. The more items you could list, the better. If you could somehow list 100 items, list 100 items. The more items you have listed, the more money you're going to make. It's that simple. That's really what this is all about, is just listing items. The more items you list, the more money you're going to end up making, and then you just reinvest that money into more items. You're going to keep growing and growing and growing your cash flow. A lot of people just list one item on one platform, and that's not how you do this. That's not how you're going to make money. You need to be listing multiple items to multiple websites. Those are 2 of the biggest things and 2 of the most important things in this. They're not negotiating. This one's crucial. Always try to find items for cheaper than people are asking for. The better you negotiate, the higher your profit margins are. Every dollar you save when buying is a dollar added to your profit. If you want to learn how to negotiate like a pro, I break it down all in my free flipping community. There's a link below. In the first link in the description. My free community you could join completely free, no catch, no charges, no nothing. But you have to act fast because there is only 25 spots until I do start charging. So there's 25 free spots, and then there will be a price to join. So if you want to join now. I highly recommend that you do. I guarantee you can make, your first dollar pretty fast. I don't want to make a promise I can't keep. I can't say how fast you'll make your first dollar or how fast your first item's going to sell, but whenever I first started, I was able to sell my first item within the first day I started doing this. So if I could do that, I'm sure you could sell your first item within your first 3 days to a week and make some good money. Okay? Not tracking your profits. You need to track your profits. This is non-negotiable. If you're not tracking your profits, you'll have no idea how much you're actually making. Always record how much you bought an item for, how much you sold it for, how much your total profits for. It keeps you organized and keeps it helps you scale smarter. I'll drop my free Google Sheet in the description as well, which is the same one I give out in the free community. That way, for some reason, if you wouldn't want to join, you can still get access to the free sheet I give out in the link below. And I don't have the 5th one on here, but the last but not least is being scared to spend money to make money. Yeah, you don't need to spend money to make money, but in this, if you have, say you have a normal job, which gives you a normal source of income, if you spend money on getting profits, or not, if you spend money on getting items, the more profit you'll make. Like, I mainly try to flip phones. I get phones for pretty cheap, because I'm able to negotiate people down. But I use my money from my job to get more phones in and just sell them, and that way I keep making more and more money. A lot of people are too scared to, you know, buy product, invest into their business. But I'm telling you, the more money you spend with this, the more money you're going to end up making. I'm not saying blow every single dollar you have on this, but what I'm saying is the more money, the more products you get, the more money you're going to make. It's that simple. So these are the 5 things I highly recommend you fix, and the 5 things I highly recommend, you implement into your flipping. Okay? And once again, if you'd like to join a completely free community, it will be in the first link in the description, but you have to act fast because there's only 25 spots available until it is no longer free.